Welcome to the Fitness Show, brought to you by UFC Gym of Santa Clarita. My name is Ellen Como. I'm here with the owner of UFC Gym, Michael Lindsay. Hi.
Hey, well, yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
We have these moments every now and then. Woo, I'm already in Thanksgiving mode. But we've been talking about the new toy over at UFC Gym, and that is the boxing ring, which is so exciting because to be able to actually take a boxing class and then make it a little bit more realistic by being in a ring. And I can already see, because where my room is, where I teach, I can see what's going on and kind of outside if I'm standing at the right place. And I see the boxing classes. I have the bags right outside the door. Well, upstairs is where the boxing ring is. And a lot of times I see our members being warmed up upstairs and brought down to the bags. So how amazing to warm up, or even warm up on the bags and then end up in the ring. You know, that's how much more realistic can you get in a boxing class?
Yeah, it's going to, obviously, having the boxing ring in there is certainly going to allow us a lot of versatility. So just like you were saying, a lot of times some of our classes will start with, shadow boxing and skill sets like that. And so now they can move from the basics and the warm up into the ring and make it live and realistic, or down to the bags and just focus on conditioning and toning and getting all those kind of extra benefits from boxing too. Because obviously for most of us, we just use boxing as a way to burn calories or to tone up our shoulders, to look better. So, it's one of the highest calorie burning workouts you can ever use. So for most of us, beating the bag, and it fortunately never hitting you back is just where we like to be. It's, the ideal spot for 90% of the population. And it's the, one of the greatest workouts that's ever come. If you look at a boxer, maybe excluding heavyweights, they're all incredibly toned, incredibly fit, wonderful cores and abs, and, they're rocks. And so for a lot of people, it's a great model to kind of work towards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, boxing is an amazing cardio. And why I like boxing is because it's a cardio that is utilizing all the muscles from head to toe. Do there's only one muscle that you don't work in boxing? Did you know that?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
There's only one muscle. It's your triceps.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Because everything's forward. And believe it or not, though, you're pushing forward like you would on a chest press. But because of the strength, usually you don't hit into your triceps very much.
Okay.
I know. That was something that was taught to me by a boxer, by the way.
I'm learning something every day.
That's why a lot of boxers, you'll see them training, and then they'll do dips along with it because they want to get that extra added to their tricep. Now, some might disagree, but that was one theory. And I kind of, when you box, you kind of feel that. But I have to say, your shoulders, your biceps are getting such a great workout. Yeah, and your core as well. I mean, everything.
Yeah. A lot of our females, they'll come to us at times and say, oh, my friend was commenting on how much better my arms and shoulders look. And, they're shocked because they've tried multiple different kind of workouts, and they've been to the gym and they've done their weights equipment and things like that, and they've never had the same responses they have simply by just punching on a bag. Yeah. So it's definitely, there is success just by those boxing workouts.
Yeah, those shoulders, beautiful shoulders. Women can build amazing. Just that round, the top, the medial part of your deltoid, that's the middle of your shoulder, is really utilized. And for a lot of women, getting and maintaining good arms is tough. For guys, it seems to be a lot easier. They can look at a weight and they get arms. But for women, it's a little tougher. We're stronger in our lower body than we are in our upper body. So we really have to do some different things to try to get that upper body strong. And I have to say, not only your arms too, but you're right about the core. Because the core is having to stabilize those punches. So you're using your core in standing up in an upright position. And your obliques, I mean, come on, the obliques on a boxer are amazing. And that is the muscle on the side, like your waist area, how it wraps over into your stomach. And if you have that looks good coming and going. When you have nice obliques, you see them coming, you see them going. So if you want to wear a bathing suit, and even if you don't want to wear a bathing suit, but you just want to feel really good in your hot little black dress, it's a perfect way to do that. But your legs, even though you're not lifting your legs like a kickboxing class, you're also utilizing your legs, because you have to be very light on your feet when you're boxing, and you're moving around the whole entire time. The good news is boxing is something that you can do every single day. because the centrifugal part of it, there's certain things you don't want to do every single day. Like I always say, cycles should be not more than 3 to 4 days a week. And maybe 3 is optimum. Actually, 2 is actually optimum if you're doing other things. But boxing is something you can do all the time. And you can add resistance training onto that. Some people don't like to. It's up to you. But even if you're not, you're getting so many of your muscles engaged at all times. And usually the warm-up for boxing is either running or jump rope. And jump rope is one of the best cardios around. You can do it anywhere. And it works. You are utilizing so many calories and so many muscles in your body. So you warm up or cool down with that along with boxing class, you can't have a better workout. Honestly, I mean, it is amazing.
Yeah, obviously the advantage of a boxing workout, and like you said, starting straight from the jog or the jump rope, is it forces you, a skill-orientated workout forces you to kind of step away from the office or the kids or, what other things are on your mind at the time, and kind of just focus a little bit on yourself, because even simply jump roping is, for a lot of us, me included, is a challenge in itself, and obviously you can add different, kind of little twists and turns to it, but just, you have to kind of be a little bit focused. A boxing workout isn't the kind of one you can just, like a treadmill or something like that, where you can kind of sit there and just kind of go through the motions. It's a workout that, brings your mind to you, and kind of you'll feel it, and your coordination's involved. So you have to kind of really stimulate maybe the other side of the brain than you've been using at the desk all day. So it's a great workout in the sense of, you can't really cheat it. It's a very honest workout. You go in there, you'll probably find a lot of times you won't necessarily work out as long, but the quality will be much higher. So, starting just with that jump rope, for a lot of us, you might not have jumped rope for a while. That might just be day one for you, is just get that out. You don't even have to come to the gym for that one, is pull that out of the closet, dust it off and give it a try again. And that's a great way to kind of get back going and, get you thinking, encouraging you to, come on in and try a boxing workout.
Yeah, jump rope, I actually keep in my suitcase whenever I travel, because you can do it anywhere. I mean, you can do it in your hotel room. You can go down to their gym, and if they don't have any cardio equipment that you like, you can use your jump rope. This is how I learned how to jump rope. I was taking boxing. His name was Joel, and it was about 15 years ago. And he was a boxing coach. That's what he taught. It wasn't like a cardio class. It was a boxing class, and which was very unusual like 15 years ago, because everybody was more doing kind of like the Taibo kind of workouts. And he'd tape our hands, and we had our gloves, and we'd be hitting bags. So he really would go over technique with us, but he wouldn't wrap your hands unless you jump rope for 30 minutes. So when you're done with the class, your knuckles would be really sore if you weren't taped. So I learned how to jump rope that way. And he was a great, great coach. He never raised his voice. He would just whisper, nope, not, you didn't do 30. I'm like, oh, so I'm going to get taped that day. And it made it fun. I mean, I know it was a little bit hardcore, but I actually chose that class for that reason. I was, at that age, I was right there. I was I'd walk in the gym and wasn't happy unless I was dragging my knuckles out of the gym every day, like 6 days a week. But I do have to say that my skills with the jump rope, because of that, it comes so natural to me, where I would jump rope 45 minutes every morning now, because I do the boxer step. And it's really easy to learn as long as you're patient with yourself. And, I love teaching people how to do that. That's one of my favorite things, is taking them and having them go to the first step of the skip and then showing them where their arms need to be. So it's not something that everybody can't learn. It's just giving yourself patience and getting there. But taking it out of the closet and just start jumping is a perfect way to do it.
Yeah, for a lot of us, it certainly has been a while, and you'll probably chuckle to yourself that it isn't quite as easy as you remember it. But it's one of those things too. If you build the skill level, it's kind of like riding a bike, in the sense of whatever level you had in the past, you'll probably get back to that level pretty quickly. You don't really lose that muscle memory, especially after a while of practicing it, where it kind of comes back, always pretty quickly.
Yeah, it does. And it's something like I said, you can do absolutely anywhere. And if it's something that you're feeling like, I got to jump rope, maybe I should do a little bit of something before tomorrow and the holidays. Grab your jump rope for a minute, take a minute off. Jump rope for a minute, take a minute off. Do that 10 minutes. That's a 20-minute workout right there. you're done. Yeah, think about that, how easy that is. So, because jumping rope for 1 minute sounds like nothing, but if you're doing just the 2 standard feet at the same time, a minute is a very long time. So it is very intense. And then as you kind of draw your arms in and start your skipping, you're going to notice that you get to go a little bit longer. And and I love any kind of fitness tool that you can't master right away. That does take some learning and does take some growing, and you do have to get more technique. Because if you just grab something or out of the gate you can do it, it's not gonna be exciting to you anymore. You're gonna kind of get, like I've seen people that run that never change the intensity of the treadmill, you zen out. They're like off in la la land. And one of the top things I always tell my members and clients, you need to keep your mind on the muscles you're working. At all times, you need to be in that moment. If you're doing 25 reps, don't be on 25 at 10. You be at 10 on 10. And you give the same amount of energy throughout all 25 reps and be in that muscle. Like, what are you working? And if you know that you're hitting and they're taking you through one of the punches, focus on that punch. Don't be thinking, oh gosh, when I leave here, I have to go do it. Be in the moment. The time that you're in the gym should be spent really taking ownership of your body and really being proud of what you're able to do with it. And really also paying attention to how much stronger you're getting, how much more you could do how much more you're doing today than you were doing 2 weeks ago. And if you're thinking about all these other things and the gym is clearly just something you're checking off your list, you're doing yourself a disservice, because you're never going to get the results that you would get if you really put in all that energy and all that focus while you're there in the gym. So that's why it's important too to like what you're doing. I had a talk with a member today, and she said, because I put fitness tips out on my Facebook every day, and I was saying, someone asked me what the best cardio was. The best cardio is the one you like the most, because then you look forward to doing it. So when you walk into the gym, and she said, and I'm sorry, I'm getting a little past myself, because what she said to me was, I was going to a different gym, and I would just show up and I would just go through the workout and leave. But I never really enjoyed the workout. So I never got better at the workout because I never wanted to give more effort to the workout. And I thought that was so insightful of her, because that when you walk into the gym, make sure when you take that class, don't just kind of sail through the class and like, okay, I'm done, on to the next thing. Be there, because what you're doing to take care of your body is extremely important. And by being in the moment, you're going to get, the results are going to be triple, quadruple. You're going to see results that maybe you didn't see. If you're going to a gym 5 to 6 days a week and you truly are eating well, you're not going, stopping by McDonald's on the way home or In-N-Out. But if you're truly eating well and you're wondering why you're not getting results, before you start blaming the class or blaming anything else, take a good look at yourself. How much effort are you really putting into those workouts? Are you walking in the door completely dedicated to yourself for that hour, hour and a half? Or are you gliding through mindlessly through whatever they're telling you to do and giving the least amount of effort you possibly can? And if you're honest with yourself about that, you're probably going to notice that maybe I could pump up my focus a little bit more. My very last set I do in every single class, I tell everyone in my classroom, make this your best set. You don't make it your worst set at the end, make it your best set. You want to have it best from the beginning to the end. So.
Yeah, I think that's obviously very important. I probably imagine for a lot of people too, it's maybe setting some goals too. Are they going to the gym with a goal in mind? And it doesn't always have to be weight loss. It could be maybe getting better at a skill, or becoming more supple and flexible. If you like yoga, whatever it is. I think a lot of us get caught. We're so busy in our home life or business life or things like that, where a lot of goals are either forced on us, or like we have to hit sales targets and things like that. That's a lot of times we go to the gym when we nearly in some ways want to zone out, but we have to also keep in mind that it is about us and our body, and the better we look after it, of course, the better it lasts, and the better we feel. So when you go to the gym, make sure it is with a purpose, that you're going there regardless of what kind of facility you go to or what things you enjoy. Maybe you have to kind of check yourself before you go in the door, like what your challenge of the day or your goal of the day is. It doesn't have to be necessarily something big. It's just something small to kind of strive towards. Like Alan was saying, maybe you just your last set of that exercise is the best you've ever done, or you do 2 more minutes on the jump rope than you've ever done, or that combination, if you were doing boxing that you've always struggled with, you chip away at and it gets a little bit smoother today. So whatever kind of fires you up, maybe it's just that, and a lot of times too you have to kind of come with a little bit of a plan to make that time more effective, and then you walk out and you feel more achieved and accomplished anyhow. And so not just has your body improved, but your mental feeling and how you feel that day as well. The sun will be shining a little bit brighter.
That's right. You made a great point, Mike. When you are working out, be proud of your small accomplishments, no matter how small they are, because when you leave with that sense of pride, when you walk into the gym, you're going to carry that sense of pride back into the gym with you the next day. If you leave never taking note of your accomplishments, every day you walk in the gym, you're going to notice, why is this getting harder and harder for me to walk in the door? It's because you are not giving yourself credit for what you're achieving. So after a while, it's like, okay, wait, no, I'm not getting anything back. Why am I walking in the door? So be proud of those things, and you deserve to be proud about those things. I get so excited when I see somebody do something in my class that they've never done before, or we take it just a little bit farther than we have, or they're able to do more, or I'm so excited for them. Or I look around the room and I'm like, who's that person? Like, oh my gosh, whose body is that? And I'm always very open. I always tell the people that I work with, I will never say something I don't see. If I don't see anything, I'm not going to say anything. But if I see something, you're going to know about it, because I am so excited for you. Because I'll see like a waist coming in, or I'll see them do something, or they'll even walk in a little straighter than I've ever seen them walk, or they just have this like swagger they've never had before, where they feel really proud of themselves. They have a confidence they've never showed before. And all those things, those little tiny things that build up, please, it's okay to pat yourself on the back for that, because that is going to get you back in the door. But if you sit there and are constantly not allowing yourself to enjoy these small accomplishments, you're really, really, you're holding yourself back from a lot of great feelings and stuff that you're going to be able to accomplish. So, that's why you're there. You're there because you're going to be better today than you were yesterday. And in all things, we strive for that at work. We strive for that in our relationships. Strive for that in your body as well. It's a healthy way to be, but don't beat yourself up. Okay. Don't take it that far. I tell all my members, thoughts become words, words become actions. I had someone today on the treadmill and she kept saying, I can't do it. I said, yes, you can. You can do it. Yes, you can. I kept replacing her no with a yes. Every time she'd say no, I say, nope, it's a yes. Because you can, if you walk in to the gym and say, you know what, I'm going to own this workout today. Can I tell you, you're probably going to own that workout today. If you walk in the gym going, oh my gosh, I just can't get through this, you're going to struggle, because what you've just put in your mind is probably what's going to transpose. Now, hopefully, if you walk in with that kind of mindset, somebody in that class, whether it's a teacher or someone right beside you, is going to kind of change that in you. Or maybe your endorphins take off and it's going to change for yourself.
Yeah, and a lot of times, fortunately at our classes, they're always a supervised class with one of our trainers, and it's sometimes great to have the trainer there just to give you that little bit of extra encouragement, or sometimes it's a critique, but most of the time it's just a positive affirmation. It's a lot of times we're our toughest critic, being ourselves, and so it's great to have that trainer there, encouraging you on, and also telling you like, hey, you did really well today, because a lot of times we might get lost in that moment, and it's great to hear it from someone else. So having that trainer assisted type class work is very effective in keeping you on track, but also giving you those positive reinforcements sometimes, especially when you don't give them to yourself.
Yeah, and as the coach, you're looking at your whole class. You're watching your whole class the whole entire time, and you're getting to know the people that you're training. So you can almost see the person that might need a little bit more attention that day, or you'll kind of notice something. It's up to us as the coaches of the class to really kind of be scoping that class, not only for form and proper technique, but also for attitude. And if I see someone kind of spacing out, I'll bring them around with saying something like funny to them, and then they'll laugh and they'll hear their name. Or, there's little things that we all do to try to keep them going, and, to keep them feeling good about themselves too, because there's so many areas outside of the gym where maybe it might not be all this positive stuff coming. When you're in the gym, you should have nothing but positive feedback, but you should be encouraged and inspired to do more than you've ever done before at the same time. And there's that fine line, because you never want to, I never want to, I'm talking personally, never want to make anyone feel, frustrated or like, I'm not doing well enough. I want them to know that because you walked in the door, you already succeeded. Okay, now let's take it to another. Now let's go have some fun. Let's take it to the next level. But just walking in the door of the gym every day and having a plan when you walk in the door, like Mike said, having a purpose, right there, you've done it.
Yeah, that's typically for a lot of us, getting to the gym and getting out of the car and putting our foot through the door is the main toughest kind of part of the day. So if we can make that happen, the rest is easy. Absolutely.
We're going to be right back. This is Ellen Como on The Fitness Show, brought to you by UFC Gym of Santa Clarita. We'll be right back. Welcome back to The Fitness Show, brought to you by UFC Gym Santa Clarita. I'm Ellen Como. I'm here with Mike Lindsay. I see Michael Lindsay, Mike Lindsay. I just keep renaming you every break. So he's the owner of UFC Gym out here in Santa Clarita. How do you like it out here, having the gym out here? Do you love it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Yeah. No, it's every month I'm here, I learn something new, or try a different restaurant, and so being new to the area, the people are wonderful and so friendly and helpful, and it's been a lot of people have encouraged us with the new gym. Obviously, we're new, and still a lot of people are kind of learning about us, things like that. So we're always trying to get the word out, but we've had great support, and I'm thrilled to be here. Yeah, we love that this gym is in this valley. And go ahead, give out the address for anyone that wants to walk in the door, because you have to come try us this week or next week if you want to work off some of that Thanksgiving turkey. It's a perfect time to give UFC a try. Yeah, well, it's the easiest way I found, obviously not being local originally, was we're on Soledad Canyon, and we're right beside the Everest and IHOP. For some reason, I say those two, everyone instantly knows. I think it's pretty funny that I mentioned food before my gym, but but it kind of clicks everyone's brain to where we are. So yeah, we're just down there on Soledad Canyon. For a lot of people, it's right there in the middle. It's very convenient to get to, and we have a great. We are open at 5 a.m. and close at 9:30 at night. So there's really no excuse not to be able to get to us. Obviously, either morning or evening, we have classes and the gym open, at full access, so you can jump on in and use it by yourself or join one of our classes. Yeah, and I got to say that their weight room is beautiful. DUT room, they have everything there, and I just want you guys to just come see it. It's beautiful. And I've been a gym rat my whole life, and I've worked out in every gym in this valley, and I got to say, I am not just saying this is the nicest gym I think in the valley. I'm a little partial, but I am saying that because I believe that, and that's what everyone tells me that walks in the door as well. And then when they meet our staff, they're so excited about that because the staff is amazing. Yeah. So it's just an amazing place, and we want you to walk in the door and check it out. Now, I know you have some Black Friday specials. Oh yeah, actually, we're really excited. We've got the best word for it is the most insane deals of the year. Okay. Our biggest and best deals for both our members right now who are looking to encourage a friend or a family member to come along, or people who have never been to our gym. Our monthly rates are they will not come back as low as they are right now. So I kind of encourage everybody to, if they are interested, pop on down from now, basically today through Cyber Monday. We'll be having the greatest deals of our 2016. So jump on in there. Kind of beat beat the New Year rush, get ahead of everybody else, and be ready for a fantastic 2017.
How about early Christmas presents, right? I mean, I can't think of a better gift than a gift of health.
Yeah, gift of health, gift of fitness. It's a wonderful present. For some people, it might be a little bit different. So that's exciting too, because they're maybe tired of getting the usual t-shirt or socks or polo shirt. So maybe try this out for a change. So we do have holiday gift packs, apart from if you're not just looking for yourself, but maybe someone special or a family member or a friend.
Can I recommend to guys out there, this is a personal note. If you're thinking about doing that for your wife, do it with her. Don't just do it for her. Because I had that happen once where I had a guy all excited and he bought his wife this whole package of private training sessions, and because he only bought it for her, she got a little upset. So for guys, I just want to say, join with your wife.
Yeah,
make it a couple thing, and she'll see it a lot differently. And then it's a family gym, so gosh, what a great present for your whole family. And for little kids, they would love. Okay, here's some boxing gloves for Christmas. Now let's go play with these great teachers that we have at the gym and all the great classes that we have for kids as well. So it could be a whole family. Maybe this is going to be the year of fitness for your family, and this is a great way to get started.
Yeah, we have a lot of husbands and wives that come in, and I was just thinking of a few right there that work out together in the classes. There's nothing better than being able to come together and actually work out together, instead of just typically the guy goes to the weights room, the lady goes to the group X room, and everyone's separate. And here's a brand new kind of idea for you where you can actually do it at the same time. You might be, your levels might be slightly different, but regardless of what your level is, you're still there together working out, and it's a kind of a great kind of social and kind of relationship, little positive.
Yes. So come on by, see the gym this week. And I'm not going to be there. Usually I'm there on Thursdays and Fridays. Friday is my leg day. And I love to use the basketball court for my legs. I kind of take you in there. That's our warm up. But we have an amazing basketball area. So for any teams, we love to be involved with the community. So if there's any teams out there for volleyball, basketball, and you're looking for an indoor space to get your teams trained, definitely come check us out, because it's a great space there.
Yeah, it's kind of our hidden gem. A lot of people don't actually know we have a basketball court, and we love to, obviously, like you're saying, Ellen, is get it out there to the whole area out here, that if you do know someone looking for some court time, both basketball and volleyball, that we're open to help out. So feel free to reach out to us at the location, and we'll go from there.
Perfect. Well, I want to thank everyone for listening today, and have a happy Thanksgiving. Make sure, be patient with everybody that is, going to be around you, even driving today. And I want to thank Mike for being here today and talking about UFC Gym. It's got a special place in my heart. I love this gym and all the members there and the staff. It's an amazing family. And I just now enjoy your families for the holidays. And if you know somebody that maybe doesn't have a family, enjoy them to your family dinner. I always say that. Try to find someone that maybe you can enhance their holiday spirit, because, everyone that is blessed, we need to pass those blessings on, don't we? So have a happy Thanksgiving. We'll be back in 2 weeks, and come check us out on Friday or Saturday, Sunday, Monday, anytime. Come
take
see
advantage.
us this week.
Yep.
All right, everyone. Have a great week. See you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.